Okay, I'm starting. Hey guys. Hi everyone. Hi Kashif. Hi Technodad. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. It's Friday, August 24th. I'm Salma Jafri, and we are doing this live stream all about how to create your lead magnet so that you can get tons and tons of people on your email list from YouTube. If that's a topic that you're interested in, then absolutely join in. Or if you're going to be watching on the replay, if you are already watching on the replay, thank you so much. Watch all the way till the end because I'm going to be taking you through a live version of creating your lead magnet. Okay, I'm going to actually take you through the steps that I use. Really, really simple. Absolutely going to just simplify the entire process, and I'm going to create a lead magnet. I'm going to also talk about why you need to create a lead magnet, what that's going to do for your business and your YouTube channel, and your bottom line, your sales and revenue, all of that good stuff. And I just want to make sure that everybody can see me and hear me great. So let me know in the comments below if you can hear me, if you can see me, and everything is working the way that it should be. Also, let me know in the comments where you're joining in from so I can come in and say hello to you. There's Satish here, there's Akbera here. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Let me know where you guys are all joining in from. And we're going to get this show on the road. Good morning, Renee. Thank you so much for appreciating and for being here today. This is going to be a pretty jam-packed episode. Also because this is my, the last live stream of August, but also I may take a small break because I'll be traveling for a few weeks. And even though I do want to do maybe a couple of live streams while I'm traveling, because it's always cool to live stream from a different place, a different location, a different backdrop, and all of that. Not sure if tech is going to work with me or if I'm actually going to get the time, but we'll see. It's on the agenda. I'm going to try and make it happen. But in case it doesn't, then I'm going to be back on the channel in about 2 weeks' time. So that's after September 10th. So that's the plan. But of course, if I intend to go live before that, I'm going to let you guys know. And the place where I make all of my announcements is in my in my Facebook group, Personal Branding with Video. So be sure that you are already in the group or you have applied to join in. I do accept people like once a week. So if you just recently applied, then don't worry, you'll get in as long as you answered both the questions. And I tend to just get everybody into the group and accept them once a week. So it just makes it a little easier for me for administrative stuff. All right, Techno Dad joining in from California. Great to see you. Kashif, lovely to see you again from Pakistan. Jeffrey joining in from Canada. Renee's joining in from Michigan. And is that Sif? From Saudi Arabia. Great to have you guys. Let's get this show absolutely on the road. So, my first question to you guys is, do you currently have a lead magnet on your YouTube channel? And what is a lead magnet? So a lead magnet is something that you offer to your viewers, to your subscribers, in return for them giving you their email address. So they give you their email address and you give them something of value in return. And that something of value has a lot of different names: a freebie, an opt-in, a lead magnet, all of those things, interchangeable names for basically providing value behind an email. And so, okay, no connection. Okay, good. Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Making sure if all of this is still working. Just give me a sec, guys, in case you can see me. YouTube is telling me I have lost the connection, so I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. Let me know in the comments if you can still hear me and see me while I figure this out. Everything seems good from this side. I have a green light here. I just need to know if if you can actually see me. Everything seems good from this. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm gonna continue. Okay, I think there was something temporary there, and I think that we're back. I think maybe it did drop off for a few seconds. Ali, are you using the internet right now? Wi-Fi? I think. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not 100% sure if this is on right now. I mean, it keeps switching between green lighting me to saying that there's a problem. And nobody's saying anything, so that makes me feel a bit suspicious whether it's actually going on. I mean, parts of it seem to be working. It tells me people are watching right now. Guys, just bear with me here. If you can hear and see me, I would love if you could just let me know in the comments. That would be really, really helpful. If you could just put in the chat that you can see or hear me, or if you cannot, then let me know that as well, because I'm getting conflicting signals here. My phone is telling me that you can't see me, and my desktop is telling me that you can see me. So just, okay, Saif is saying can see you. Okay, so I'm just going to continue. Okay, and if there's any problems, guys, just let me know in the chat, okay? Just let me know in the chat. Kashi was saying there is an issue. I've reduced the quality to 144p, but still there's a bit of distortion happening. Okay, let me just close it from here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm actually going to turn Wi-Fi off on my device so that I reduce. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm going to continue. So yeah, tech issues have a habit of completely derailing you with your train of thought. Now it's going so well up to here, but just give me a sec. Okay, so let's talk about lead magnets. Okay, why are they important and what do we want to do with them? Now, here's the thing. You're building a business and you're using YouTube to drive traffic to your email list, to your website, to your products and services. Maybe you have an e-commerce store. Whatever your business is, you want to be able to drive traffic to the place where people can buy something from you. Now, often an email list is a good place to drive traffic to, because when you sell through email, people feel like they're buying one-on-one, because when they're reading an email, it's from you to them. So one person talking to one other person. So it's a very direct way of communicating with your audience. And it has been proven time and again in marketing that email marketing works. It's a great way to build relationships, establish trust, and sell your products and services. So the point of a lead magnet is obviously to get people on your email list, right? And so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to set up a lead magnet in a few minutes. Like, I'm actually going to do this live, and I have some ideas for a lead magnet. And before I show you what I'm going to do, let's talk about all the different kinds of lead magnets that you could possibly be using. Okay, so here's like a quick PDF that shows you the different kinds of lead magnets that there are. And they've listed it according to top of funnel and bottom of funnel, and you don't need to concern yourself with all of this. But as you can see, there are a lot of different kinds of lead magnets, like a lot, right? And some of the easiest ones are written right at the beginning: cheat sheet, checklist, toolkit, resource list, free report. These would be like the easiest ones to create, right? And then you go down, and there are other kinds like state of the industry. Like this would be pretty complicated. Predictions, again, kind of complicated. Guides, in-depth, video training, again, time-consuming to produce, and so on. Infographics and PDFs and all of this stuff, quizzes and calculators, mind maps. So I want to actually focus on ease of use, okay? And I actually want to talk about creating a lead magnet that is like super, super easy to create. Okay, I'm just going to quickly hop into the chat and make sure everything's fine there. Kashif is saying, no, Kashif, I have already read your comment. Spiritual Light Online is saying, greetings from Belgium. I hear your voice, but the video loads very slowly. Okay, Safety Show is saying, good evening. How can we make a live video using the Canon 200D? Okay, all right. Well, we'll get to that. But today we're talking about lead magnets, and that's the topic. So we're going to talk about that today. And Mocha with Mornings. Hi from Las Vegas. Great to see you. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Okay, so we're talking about how to create a lead magnet. And we're talking about how you can make sure that you can create a lead magnet in as little time as possible. The point of that lead magnet is obviously to get people to subscribe to your email list. So you need to have a few basics in place. Now, the few basic things that you need to have in place are that your lead magnet absolutely has to match your content. So if you are creating a video on a topic, then that topic has to tie in excuse me, tie in very closely to your lead magnet, because people are only going to download something that makes sense in terms of relatability. Okay, so if I'm talking about how to read a script naturally on video, and my lead magnet is here's a sample script template, then that's a good match. But if I were to say here's how to read a script on video, and by the way, this is the camera guide to buy, it would be not as close of a match. It would still be the same field of video, but not as close of a match. And this is where your themes and playlists come into play. Now, if you guys have seen my video content plan, let me just pull it up for you quickly here. What that does is it shows you the different themes that you could have inside of your YouTube channel. Okay, so what we're trying to do here, and here's the video content plan, so you guys can see that. Okay, so what happens here is that on the left hand side is your playlist titles. Okay, and your playlist titles basically are divided into themes. So theme 1, theme 2, theme 3. So for example, one of my themes is Facebook marketing, right? Another theme is, let's say, promoting your videos. Another theme perhaps is content strategy for YouTube. Now, what I would do is develop 3 different lead magnets for all of these different themes and playlists. And what that would do is every single video I create inside of this theme, which is promoting your videos, would tie back in to that lead magnet. So no matter what video I end up creating inside this playlist, the lead magnet would always be relevant and it would be useful like forever. And the only time it would not be useful, and I would make a lot of work for myself if I had to create a lead magnet for every single video. Okay, so that's not something that I recommend anybody to do. Don't create lead magnets for every single video, but create lead magnets for your themes and your playlists on your YouTube channel. And if you do not know how to create themes and playlists, first thing you should do is download my video content plan. The link is in the description of this live video. It's called the VCP, the Video Content Plan, and it's a simple Google Sheet. You download that and you have all the things that you need to start to plan before you shoot your videos. So you can decide your playlist, your themes, and all of the other criteria that is listed in there. And one of the last criteria that's listed in there is your CTA. So what are you going to tell people to do at the end? What lead magnet are you going to drive them to? So it's all interrelated. All of this information ties in to each other. All right. So now once you have downloaded your lead magnet, once you have downloaded the video content plan and you're thinking about making a lead magnet, I want to pull up a screen here that's going to show you how lead magnets have built my brand. Okay, so this is a presentation I made a while back for my Facebook group, how to get leads and customers with video. And this was the graph I was sharing with everybody, is that YouTube is actually the #1 driver of growth to my email list. So YouTube is actually a great way to drive traffic to your email list. And this is like from last year. So obviously my list has grown tremendously over this time period. Okay, and the way that it works is that, let me show you guys here. When you are doing your CTA, you can place your lead magnet in your info cards, which show up over here. So you can tell people to go to this link, and the link goes to an approved website. Okay, you need to have a verified channel, and I think like 10,000 views to be able to link to an approved website. Okay, the second way to drive traffic to your lead magnet is to use your end screens. So in your end screens, you can add a link over here as well. So this is the last 20 seconds, and you can add a link here again to an approved website. Now, let's say you don't have an approved website, maybe you're not verified yet on YouTube, or maybe there's another problem. Then the third way of adding links is in the description section. So you can actually just add the links directly in your video description, like this company has done, VAT19. So they just label their links as, this is an affiliate link, buy our product at this Amazon link, and go to our website, go to our social media, all of that stuff. So that's where you're placing your lead magnet, and that's basically the place where people are going to be able to find the download link for you to be able to tell them where to go. Okay, any questions up till now? I just want to quickly know how many of you are creating lead magnets to go with your YouTube channel. Tell me in the comments, how many of you are creating a lead magnet for your YouTube channel? How many of you already have a lead magnet for your YouTube channel? Hey Clive, thank you so much for joining in. Hey Himanshu, good to see you guys here. Thank you for being here. Please tell me in the comments, you guys, do you currently have a lead magnet for your YouTube channel? Are you guys currently driving traffic and building an email list using YouTube? I want to know. Gosh, that tea finished way too soon. I want to know, guys. I want to know what is happening with your lead magnet situation. Tell me in the comments. How many of you have a lead magnet? How many of you don't have a lead magnet but are thinking of developing one? How many of you wish that creating a lead magnet was really easy and you could do it in a few minutes? Okay, just tell me all of that, because we're going to be covering all of this information. I know I'm going a little bit fast today, but there is a lot to cover. Okay, so Mocha is saying not yet because I am new to YouTube. Okay, but I'm glad that you're here, because that tells me that that's something you're thinking about. And as I mentioned, YouTube is actually a really powerful way to drive people to your email list, to build your email list. It's one of the most powerful ways that I've found to build your email list, provided that what you are offering for download is very closely tied in with the content and the topic of your videos. Okay, guys. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going, or rather I am going to develop a lead magnet right here on this show right now. And I'm going to show you just how simple it can be. So earlier I mentioned that the easiest kinds of lead magnets to develop are cheat sheets, checklists, and PDF downloads. Okay, these are like literally the easiest kinds to develop. And the reason that they're so easy is because they offer people a quick win. And if you can give your audience a really quick way of doing something, they're going to be appreciative of that. And you might think, well, this is information that I've already covered in my video or I've already talked about it, so why would somebody go and download it? Well, think about it from your audience's perspective. Information that they see in a video is kind of hard to reference. You can't print it up, put it up on a wall, look at it every day, or follow it step by step, right? You need to keep rewinding the video and watch it again, and obviously that's not a really good user experience. So even if you've made a video about something and you can summarize the content of that video and offer it as a download, like a simple PDF download, that would be an excellent lead magnet to create. Okay. The second thing is, the best kind of lead magnets are the ones that take you minimal time to create, offer maximum value, and also if you can give your audience some kind of sequential steps or check boxes or something that makes them feel like they're accomplishing something, those are the kind of lead magnets that work really, really well. One of my favorite ones is a script template that I use. That's one of my best performing lead magnets, where people can download my script and use it as a sample video script. The other lead magnet I have is a guide. It's an ebook. It's on promoting your content and how to create like lots of marketing content. So that's something that I developed. But the simplest ones are cheat sheets and checklists and templates and PDF downloads. Literally those are the easiest kinds. And so with that in mind, I thought that in this live version that I'm going to do right now, okay, I was thinking, what lead magnet should I create like for this live show, right? And it just came to me that I should follow my own advice, and the best kind to create would be a live streaming checklist. So all the things that I do before I go live on YouTube. So how does that sound? I'm going to create it right now. It doesn't exist. It actually doesn't exist right now. I am actually just going to create it like right now. Okay, Himanshu saying lead magnet for travel channel. Okay, that's a good question. We didn't think about that one. Josie saying how many percentage of your frames have dropped? I have no idea. Right now, I'm just powering through this presentation because this is what we got. Okay, so I'm going to answer your question, Himanshu, really quickly. So a lead magnet for a travel channel, obviously travel channel is a big area, but some ideas could be 100 ways to save money on tickets. Okay, cut down 100 ways. 20 ways to save money on airline tickets. Or here's how to rack up more travel miles. And then you could have like a quick list. Another thing could be like a packing checklist. How to pack in 30 minutes for business travel. Or it could be something like how to pack with kids. All sorts of like quick tips and hacks that you may have. Top 10 destinations of 2019 to go to. Just really think really simple, and obviously it has to be really closely related to the videos that you're making. So if you are in a if you're in a family travel channel niche, then a packing checklist with kids. If you're in a business travel niche, then maybe those kind of hacks. So it just really depends on what your videos are about, because travel is like a huge industry, right? All right, guys. So who's ready to see me develop a lead magnet right here, right now? Let me set this up. To check my Facebook. Okay, hang on. Where are we? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here all I've done is I've opened up a new Google Doc. I've called it live stream checklist. Okay, and let's write that down here as well. So you can time me. It's 5:24 p.m. local time for me here. I'm going to attempt to do this as fast as we possibly can. I'm going to tell you just how easy this entire process is. I do not have anything that I'm reading off of. I do not actually have any kind of lead magnet already developed. Okay, so I am literally doing this in front of you live right now. Just want to make sure it's big enough for you guys to be able to see and follow. I'm going to make this 14. Okay, so the first thing I want to do when I go live is I want to pick a topic. Okay, so we want to say pick a topic. And I want to make sure that I can add some kind of checklist thing to this. So my live stream checklist, right? And I'll probably write a little blurb later. So pick a topic, schedule the stream on YouTube, make a custom thumbnail, grab the stream key from YouTube, set up OBS screens, configure. So OBS is the live streaming software that I'm using. So configure OBS to configure OBS for audio, video, stream key settings. So I want to make sure all of these settings are okay. Then I want to configure OBS for multiple screens. So that means, okay, all the stuff I want to show. So let's say I want to show a presentation, I want to show a live video, I want to show Google Docs. So all of these screens need to be configured prior. Okay, and then, so this is all the configuration stuff. Then add tags and description to the stream on YouTube. Okay, that's done. And then we go into promotion. So this was pretty much all the setup. This was all the setup stuff, and now then we go into the promotion stuff. So how am I going to be promoting this live stream? And I've got to figure that out before I actually go live, right? So my promotion checklist would be to schedule the stream on YouTube with set reminder. So that's something I would add in so that people can just click on the reminder to be notified. Then I would announce it in Facebook group. I would maybe make an announcement in my email list, depending. I don't do this every single time. Announce it to email list. I sometimes also announce it on my Instagram. So those are the places. Then I would announce it in Facebook group one day earlier. I would announce it to email list one day earlier. And I would announce it on Instagram probably on the day. Then I would announce it again in Facebook group a few minutes before going live. And so those would be my steps. Okay, and then after, so what do we call this? Post live something. Let's figure the wording out in a bit. Let's write the points down. So once I've gone live, I want to share the replay across social media. I want to go in and answer any comments that come in after live has ended. What else do I want to do? I want to make sure that I add it to my live playlist. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to be making a playlist and adding all the lives there. And then I want to make sure that I pick a topic for next week's live broadcast. So that would be my checklist. Okay, and I would probably add in a paragraph here. Going live on YouTube is easy with your phone or desktop or third-party software. To see my full tutorial on going live on YouTube, watch this video, and then I would link to my video on it. Okay, and I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to say link here, and then I would say here's the checklist I follow before I go live on YouTube. Let me add in a little bit about make sure Wi-Fi connection is stable, and also what else do I want to add in here? So I want to put this under a separate heading. Okay, while live, make sure the Wi-Fi connection is stable, make sure chat is functioning, ask people a question and welcome them in. That is functioning. Ask people a question, welcome them in. Announce the topic of your live for the replay viewers, like right away. So these are some of the things that I will do. And over here, I would add turn on secondary device, which is usually my phone, to monitor comments. I think I've covered everything. So there's setup, there's while I'm live, all the stuff I need to be doing, and then there's the actual promotion, and then there's what do I do after I've done the live stream. So that's about it. And then what I would do is I would take this entire live stream checklist and I would go here and I would say download as a PDF document. Okay, and what this would do, and before I do that, I want to add in any of my links. So for example, I could add in a footer here saying, you know, youtube.com/salmajafri/live. Watch me live every Friday, 8 a.m. EST, 12 p.m. GMT, and this would be my little call to action here. And if you want, you could add in your logo up here or whatever. I mean, you know, just play around with making sure you've got your branding and everything done. And I'm just going to add a random purple color here, but obviously I'd pretty much probably choose from my actual brand colors. And then I would go to download as, and I would say download this as a PDF. Okay, and let me just save that randomly right now to show you guys what it would look like. So this is what it would look like. PDF would look neat, and like literally this is it. Right, and this link would be clickable so people can go here and join the live streams. And basically this would become my lead magnet. So anytime I'm talking about live streaming or going live, whether that's on YouTube or any other place, like I would just, you know, make sure that people have my live stream checklist and that's what they can download and that they can see. So what do you guys think about that? Suggestions, I try hard in video if I compromise. Manchu, I'm not 100% sure what you're asking about video length. You don't need to have any arbitrary video length. I mean, if you need to have a longer video, have a longer video. Why would you compromise on your content? I have several videos that are like 16 minutes, 12 minutes, and so on, because maybe there's just a lot to say. So, that's fine. Okay, so that was basically how I would create a live. And I think I took about 10 minutes because it's like 5:34 here right now. And I think we started at 5:24. So yeah, that's basically the process. And then once I have the PDF, then I would go to my website and I would add in that PDF as a lead magnet on my website. So I use software called Thrive Leads to add in all of my opt-ins, and then I integrate it with MailChimp. So that's something you can do. Otherwise, I mean, a really simple other way would be if you have like a Facebook group or something, then you can just tell people to go to the Facebook group and download your PDF, but that's not going to build your email list. So it will build your Facebook group. So it just depends where you want to direct traffic to. So that's where you place your lead magnet, right? And so that was my really quick and short tutorial on how to create a lead magnet to be able to offer that alongside with your YouTube channel so that you can grow your email list. Okay, now here's what's coming up on the channel, guys. So I'm going to be speaking at Video Marketing World next week. Oh my God, it's so soon. So if you guys want to join in and watch what's happening, there are two places where I will be sharing updates. I will be sharing them inside my Facebook group, so go join. It's called Personal Branding with Video in case you aren't there already. Second place, I'm going to be sharing a lot of vlog style updates on what's happening on my Instagram channel, but specifically on Instagram stories. Okay, that's the place where I like to vlog and share my daily stuff and that day in the life of kind of stuff and all the behind the scenes stuff. So my Instagram handle is Salma Jaffrey. So just instagram.com/Salma Jaffrey. That's the place you want to go and follow me. Obviously, all the links are inside my YouTube channel's About section. So in case you forget, you can go over there and check them all out. And if you want to join the conference and if you are in the Dallas area, I've got a very special deal for you. So the conference URL is vidpow.com, vidpow.com. It's called Video Marketing World. If you want to come and attend this conference, and if you either live in Dallas or you live somewhere close by and you would like to attend, please message me inside the Facebook group because I have got a really, really good deal for you to be able to come almost for nothing. So you want to be able to connect with me there if you want to attend the conference. It's happening on the 30th and 31st of August, and that's where I'm going to be next week. And then that's the travel that's coming up. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this live stream. If you have any questions whatsoever, keep them and put them in the comments below because I will come back to this and check and reply to anything that you have to ask. Also, let me know exactly what your challenges might be in creating lead magnets to offer at the end of your YouTube videos. Any questions at all related to this topic, just let me know. I will be more than happy to answer. And so with that, guys, I'm out a little bit early today because got to work on my presentation. So I will hope to see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.